Good morning, everyone. Lots of people here already. How's the sound? Can you hear me okay? Do I need to turn it up? Trying to keep that static out, you know. Am I on? What's going on? Okay. That was a delay. Grab a cup, join me. Everybody ready to do the booties together? I hope so. I am on. Okay. I'm on the regular computer too, which is great because I can see the chat and it stays there. Yeah, I might have to invest in a new laptop. Maybe sometime. Not at the moment, but I have hazelnut coffee this morning and it's nice and warm. It's Daytona 500 weekend. Anybody else care? And if you do, who do you like? You know, if you're a friend of mine, then you already know that I am all Chase. Chase Elliott all the way. I have been since his dad used to drive. So, oh, Cindy says she lost her sweater and hat to her daughter's doll. That's adorable. Well, I have some exciting news today. What we're going to do is we're going to continue till we fill that bracket board today. There's only 2 spots, but you know how I do it. So not everybody's going to say, yeah, give me a spot. So we'll go into our weekly draw on the make along. And everyone's in still. It's 34 entries. Those are, let's turn the phone down a little. And then that goes like that too. I don't know. I don't know if it will work. Jared's grocery shopping. How cute. That's a dedicated, right, person, creator. Okay, so today everyone's still in 34 entries. Next week, all of the pieces need to be done to enter into the final. And so I've been writing down who finished what. So if you don't have a picture of your whole entire set and you already put your pictures up, as long as your booties are up, that's the final piece. All right, so what we're going to do is draw for today, and the winner from the 34 today gets a spot on the bracket board or something from under the tree. Come on now, wake up. This is another piece of equipment that gives me, I think I break stuff. A little congested this morning. I don't know why, but. And I also got the last part of my Joanne's order. Yeah, that was that bus that went by the house that Steve was driving. Yeah, you guys know. So I got the last of that. I haven't opened it yet. It came this morning. FedEx brought it on a Sunday in the country. So come on, open. There we go. All right, here we go. We got it. 34 entries. Let's hit the spin that wheel and see who the lucky winner is this morning. Hopefully they're here. It's only 24, but 24 that could be in this draw, though. I can't read it. Julie Marchell. All right. Congratulations to Julie. Julie has a choice of something under the tree or a bracket spot. The spots left are number 6 and number 12. And I think I saw Julie was here. I don't know. Let's see if she is. And if she is, we will get our answer. We'll be able to go on from there. If you are here, let me know. If the reason why I said that I wanted to finish this up is because tomorrow I want to do a video for new bracket board for St. Patty's Day. There she is. Julie picks number 6. So let's go ahead and put Julie's name into... No, that's not what I wanted. Julie's name into the wheel again, along with Jonna Miller, and see who from 5 and 6 will move on and win their spot, advance on to the next spot. That way we will know. Okay, Julie does move on. So now Julie will go again against Joanne. Let's take Jonna off and put Joanne in and spin it again. And what I want to tell you now while we're doing this is there is an actual pattern that we are going to use. I always use the Parker booties for my base. No matter what I do with the rest of the pattern, I always use it for my base. Joanne is the one that moves on. So Julie's done. And Joanne is going against Cindy King. So what I did was I put the Parker booty into the down bar description box. That is a free pattern, and we will be doing that today together, the way that I did. So Joanne and Cindy are rolling off for the first bracket, and we will know who wins that. And then later on, we'll fill the other bracket today, and we'll find out who the grand prize winners are. Well, we know what one of them is right now, because there'll be 2 winners on this bracket board. Cindy King is the one that is going to be in the finals. All right, so all right, okay. Well, you watch me do it so I can fill it back in later. All right, congratulations to Cindy. So somewhere along the rest of the day, we will find out the rest of them. And so, okay, so let's go talk about these booties a little bit. All right, so what I mean by I always use the Parker booty as my base is the very sole. I always use the Parker booty. I have probably 100 booty patterns, and this one is my favorite by a long shot. And so I usually go up to the toe with the Parker booty, no matter how I'm going to make it. And then after that, I change it and I make it my own, whatever I decide. So I've been known to stripe it in this spot. I've been known to only go up to row 13 and 14 and then stop and do a cuff edging. I've also been known to completely do a sandal-ish and what they call, well, not a sandal, but um, a strap over. So there's a name of those shoes. But if you go up to a certain point in the pattern, which would be about here, and that would be round 12, then you go around and do a strap over. It looks like, a Mary Jane, yes. So, but basically what I'm trying to say is I use that Parker Booty base, the foot base, for a lot of reasons, and I've tried a lot of patterns, and this is the one I like the most. Now, if you look down through, that pattern is got a blog. So there's a whole bunch of ads on there, but there's a place where you could actually figure out how to print it. And it's a hard thing to print a blog, but it's free, and so I figured, well, let's do it together. So I did my yellow ones, and that is the full entire Parker Booty, everything. I did the whole top and everything. So these were done on an F hook. They're a little bit small. The sole is 3 inches. It's all about the base. Oh, you guys. So these are only 3 inches, so they're pretty tiny. I went ahead and I sewed on the little puppy dog to match. And I put my Lulu on for my halo. And everything matches. That set is ready and ready to go to its new owner. A couple of you asked me where I got these patches. There is a ton of patches on Etsy. I buy patches from there a lot. I did say that I bought some patches on Amazon before, and I don't think they're as good. Mass production style. I get eyes. I think they're scary and stuff like that. But when you get something that someone made on their home machine, I think that's a lot better. That's my opinion. And we're also helping out our friend, the creator on Etsy. So, all right. So if you look at the pattern, it tells you about the size for each hook size. So our 2 to 4 months is going to be in the G range. So I'm using a G today. If you go up to an H, you'll get a 6 to 9 about size. And they're really nice to be able to adapt by just changing your hook size. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start talking to you about doing that. So I'm going to do a G. You can print out the pattern. You can do it with me if you want to. You can do it by yourself later on, whatever way. But this is my base. And then you can change it, make it your own by doing your top different. I like these. Okay, another reason why I like these. I want my booties to be able to be used and functional. A lot of times you make booties and the child kicks them off 2 seconds after they put them on. Well, these are made construction-wise to have a long top on them, and then you roll it down. It is just a little tight enough to grab around their ankle and not be kicked off as easily. So that's another reason why I like the tops. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to read from the pattern or whatever way you want to do it. If you want to do it with me, that's great. We're going to make a slip knot and chain 10. And it's going to be very hard for me to continuously go over and over this pattern because every row is different. So we're going to go ahead and single crochet in the second from the hook. all the way down. You're going to have 8 single crochets, and then we will be to the last stitch. Now, why I'm talking this way and not reading from the pattern is I have it memorized. So I may say it different than what's written. And there's a reason, because I want you to see that you can easily interpret things differently. And when you do, your shoe might come out skewed and to the side. And I don't want that. So today I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it. You're going to chain 10 with a G hook and single crochet in the second chain from the hook and across your chains to the last chain. And then in the last chain, we will do 5 single crochets. And that'll be your turn, your heel. Not the heel, but the toe. Sorry. Yes, if you read her blog, it's very interesting how she came up with that, and I love it. She made a whole entire set. She made a hat. I make all of them, but I always use the booty. So after your 5 single crochets in the toe, you will search for the very first chain after that on the back side of your chain. And I'm going to go ahead and crochet over my tail. So there shall be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains. And then you're going to put an 8th one in the same chain that you started. So that will be all the way around your chains. The total for this, I don't even know if she gives you a total. No, she doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those should be 21 single crochets at this point. And then you will slip stitch in the very first single crochet to join and stop right there. And then I'm going to cut my tail off so it's not in my way. Okay, so I'm going to wait for everybody to do that. That's 10 chains. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook and all the way down to the end. 5 singles in the end. Turn your work around to the back side of your chains and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 singles, and then 1 in the very first that you had done before in the same chain that you had started on, and then slip stitch in that first single to finish that round. We're going to chain 1 for round 2. And we're going to half double crochet in that same joining single crochet. Now see, she does have you do it a little bit different, but that's okay. It comes out the same if you do it her way or my way. It comes out the same. All right, so the very next row, chain 1 and half double crochet in your first double crochet and 2 half double crochets in the next single. And then you will do a half double crochet in the next 6. Is everybody okay so far? I don't want to go too fast because every row is different. I want to stay with everybody. 42 here. That is awesome. I do have some necklaces today. They are different. What I believe they called the blockbusters. Yeah, they're both blockbusters, which means they have bracelets to match in them, I believe. We'll see. Okay, one last time. All right. One last time, and then I'm not gonna go back. Your first, good morning, Connie. Your first thing that you do is chain 10. You will single crochet in the second chain from the hook and all the way to the end. Single crochet 5 in the end. Turn your work around. Single crochet 7 across the back chains of your work for a circle, and then place one last single crochet in the same chain that you started with, and then slip stitch to that first single crochet, and you will have a flat, what looks like a caterpillar. Hi, Bev. Yes, you knew, everyone knew that follows me that I would do that. Yepper. Hi, Steph. So then row number 2, I chain 1 and do a half double crochet in the first chain, the one that you're in, and then 2 half double crochets in the next single crochet, and then do a half double crochet in the next 6 single crochets. Wait, what are we waiting for? I'm waiting for you, Cindy. By the way, my finger finally just healed. I had to cut it open one more time in the same exact place before I could let it heal. Jeez. Yeah, I had said that. Yeah, I had said those on the upside. Yeah, I did. It's hard to do this and read a pattern and listen to me. That's why I didn't really want to give you the pattern right off. That's okay though. You've been doing this a long time, probably longer than I have. I don't know. We have some debate about that. We just don't want to tell our age. It's kind of like a lady doesn't speak about her stash. Yeah, I just shared that in the in the group the other day. Let's go on with row 2. Okay, I'm going to repeat row 2 one more time. You up to date now, Cindy? Chain 1, half double crochet in your first single is row 2. 2 half double crochets in your next single, and then half double crochet in the next 6. I know some of you are probably already around that toe again. However, I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in the next single and in the next single. So you're going to have 2 increases right in a row. Now you should be just about straight up on the toe. At that point, you will do 2 singles, no increase there. So you'll do a half double crochet in the next 2. Now you're already starting to turn. And if you look at it, it's 2 half double crochets in the next stitch twice. So you're doing the same thing on the right hand side of the shoe as you're doing on the left. So the next 2 get 2. So 2 half doubles in the next, and 2 half doubles in the next. Now you should have a nice rounded toe. That is really important to make sure. Linda says she don't care. 55 on July 11th. G hook, yes. Yes, G I'm using today. I want a 2 to a 4 month size, which is going to give me a 3.5 inch sole. So after you do your increases, which yeah, okay. So this crocheting together is for the people that want to do it. Otherwise, you can go and do it later. So at the increase part, after your 6, you're going to do 2 half doubles in the next 2 stitches. Then you're going to do 1 half double in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 half doubles in the next 2 stitches. So that was 6 around the toe. And then we're going to do 6 half doubles in a row for the side. And then now we're back around almost to the end of that row. So it's important to do, and when you're looking at it, you're like, no, I'm not supposed to use those stitches, but today we are. So the last single gets 2 half doubles, and then that line bar that normally doesn't get one is going to get 1 half double in it. And now you will slip stitch to the first half double, and that will make it completely round, and your starting will be right on the tip of your heel, and that is row number 2. You got to the second increase in a row. All right, I'm going to go over number 2, row number 2 right now. You will you will chain 1, half double in the first single crochet. Then the next one gets 2 half doubles. Then you're going to half double in the next 6, which will bring you down to the toe. Then you will do 2 half doubles in the next 2 stitches. Then you will do 1 half double in the next 2 stitches. And then you will do 2 half doubles in the next 2 stitches. So your increases on your is going to be on 1 increase on each side, two of those on the right and 2 of those on the left. Then you're going to go 6 half doubles again, which matches the other side. And then to finish it, the last single will get 2 half doubles. And then you're going to put 1 half double into that turning bar. That looks like a stitch, but it's not really. We've been taught that that's not a stitch. We're going to use it today as a stitch and put 1 half double into that turning bar. Then we will chain 1 for row number 3. We'd like to do row number 3, and then we will take a break and do our drawing for the necklaces. And then at that point, if you don't want to do the necklaces, you could possibly catch up, but do those 3 rows. This will end up being over the hour today. But at one point I will skip to the finished part because I do have another booty started. But at this point, we're going to start row number 3, and we're going to chain 1, and we're going to make a single crochet in the first 10 stitches. So you'll start right where your chain 1 is and do 10 single crochets. This row is fairly easy. It's just you have to make sure you already got that second row. A little bit harder, but once you've done this booty a couple times, you're going to be like, yeah, I agree. This isn't as hard as it looks. Is everybody caught up? I hope. Okay, so row number 10, row number 10. That was quick. Flash. Row number 3, chain 1 and single crochet in the first 10 stitches. And now we're back up to our toe again. We're going to do the increases the same exact way we did before. That whatever we do on the right, we're going to do on the left. So the first 2 increases are 2 single crochets in the next 2. So the next stitch gets 2 single crochets and the one after gets 2 single crochets. And now for the toe, we're going to do 2 half doubles in the next 5 half doubles. So you're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're going to increase it by 5 right now. So the next 5 stitches get 2 half doubles in each one. And as you can see, that rounds that right across there quite the same way as it was. on row 2. Yes. Okay, so round 3, we'll go again. We'll slip, yeah, chain 1, single crochet in the first 10. Then the next 2 get 2 single crochets. So at that point, you'll have 14. Then the next 5 get 2 half doubles. So you have 10 half doubles at the toe. And now we're going to do the same thing we did on the right hand side. We're going to do 2 singles in the next stitch, and then 2 more singles in the next stitch. And you should have your rounded toe exactly like this side. And then the last thing we do on row 3 is single crochet in the last 10. That brings you right up to that last single crochet there, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first one that you made. So your sole is complete. It is only those 3 rows for the sole. And you'll be right up again at the very heel. So I'm going to give you a chance to catch up that row. And anyone who wants to play in the jewelry giveaway has to have a United States address. And when Deb marks the chat, anyone who wants to enter, you will put in black or white today. We're doing black or white. There is a tutorial also off her vlog for this as well. I have not watched it. Oh wow. Okay. So this one, I didn't realize how big this one was. Okay, this is the white one, and it's called the White Blockbuster Diva. So if you want to be entered into this and you want the white one, look at all this. It almost looks like a jellyfish. It's all kinds of white beads and silver beads and rings. Got a matching set of earrings that are the wire backs. It's got an extender, and that is your white one. It's going to be a little bit medium long like this, or you could have a choice of the black one. So this one's a little bit shorter, has beautiful earrings to match. It's got the wire backs and a chain extender, and it has all kinds of stuff going on in it. It's got all kinds of charms. It's got a heart charm and a flower charm, and let's see, what's this? Another heart. Well, it's kind of like that. All kinds of goings on there. And this one's a shorty. All right, so your choice, the white or black. Write that in the comments now. And we'll give away this. Yeah, this is a different day, isn't it? Yep. And Deb will actually be picking a random comment number or something like that. She does. And in the meantime, I'm going to like I said, I'm going to let everybody catch up on that. And I'm going to open my Joanne order that came today while we're doing this. Makes sense, right? I think so. I want to see what colors I didn't get yet. This is the Joann's order that I ordered at Valentine's Day. They had a $2.99 shipping. And then this yarn was suggested to me by Steve, the moderator here. And he told me there's some awesome halo yarn and it's on sale for $2.99. And I'm like, okay, this is the green one. Oh, this is beautiful though. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's 4 colors in here. I thought I had ordered 2 of the white. Yes, so this is called Big Twist Spice. And if you didn't watch my last video, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you did, oh my goodness, go ahead, mark the chat, Deb, and we'll give away that yarn. So the Big Twist Spice has a ton of halo, and it says it's a 4 medium premium acrylic, and I would call this a 3 light brushed, only because that's not real thick 4, but it is beautiful, beautiful. It is really soft. I am going to be making some mitts out of this, and you know, now that the green is here, I'll show the green in just a minute. This color is called Chateau Gray. So that one's a little bit lighter, but look at that. Can you see that twist? When they say big twist, they mean it. They mean it. So that's a little bit lighter gray than the other one that we got. And then I had ordered every color. So, you know, here is the next one. This one is called Silver Blue. And if I put these up next to the white, yeah, you can see it. Yeah. This is a lot of, not only do I like the halo and the twist, but I like the neutrals. They are gorgeous. You can use them all together. And here is the green. So they are calling this one olive. Yes, olive. I think I probably should use the olive next for a pair of mitts. Oh, yes. Red Heart Dreamy. It does remind you of that. Red Heart Dreamy was so hard to frog that I don't suggest you trial and error any patterns with it. Make sure that you know what you're doing. So what do you think? Is that olive a good color? It is. It really is. And these 3 together make a beautiful color work item. Yeah. You could even do those 2, really, I think. Anyway, so that was the Big Twist Spice. And I didn't want to miss out, so I got every color. Julie Marchell's the winner of the necklace. Congratulations to Julie. Anytime you win anything, I really appreciate you sending me a message so that I know your address did not change. I did start a new notebook for 2022. So if I have to go and search out, well, actually, I never do. I never do. If you don't claim your item, it sits right here. Yep. I don't send it until you claim it. I might start bagging it, but I don't send it. I just don't. All right, so are we caught up to row number 3? Okay, during this part, this is a very, very easy part. However, you do need to add 1 stitch at the last part for the next 2 rows. So what we're going to do is chain 1 and single crochet in the back loop only all the way around the booty. So you're going to single crochet 39 single crochets all the way around for row number 3. I don't think they stopped that. I think that Dreamy you can find at Hirschner's. So row number 3 is a single crochet row in the back loop only in every stitch all the way around for 39 single crochets. And that's where you add it right at the very heel at the end on that bar. You're going to make sure you do that right that bar. That will place your, yeah. Oh, you found some red heart brushed? Did you? Because I'm going to guess that when you brush it, it's going to hang up on itself and be a problem coming out of the skein as well as frogging. There's nothing worse than pulling out of the skein and it just continues to grab on itself. And then, yeah, nothing worse than that. Can't stand it. So that's not a good halo yarn. You know, a good halo yarn won't be too tangled up on itself. And then, yeah. So anybody else want to drive the bus this week and get me to buy something I haven't bought before? Yes, don't forget. Okay, I am around row number 4. And you can buy the red heart brushed from Yarnspirations. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, that's all right. So when you go around row number 4, which is in the back loop only, it starts slowly working up the foot of your booty, and you want to put your last stitch in your turning bar. So that'll be number 39. And then slip stitch to your first single, and that puts your starting chain right back at the heel again. That's very important. Yarn Bee brushed, yeah, I'm sure that's a beautiful yarn too. Yarn Bee has me. It is premium yarns. Yes, they are very, very nice. That's my Lulu, you know, and you can frog the Lulu as long as you're, you know, careful. Row number 5 is exactly the same thing as row number 4. You will chain 1 and you will single crochet in the back loop only all the way around. And when you get to the last of the row, you will put 1 last single crochet in the turning bar for 40 single crochets. So now we are up to the 40th stitches that we need. So that's row number 5. We're already at, if you've gone this far and you're not whacked out on where your starting chain is, it's always at the heel, then you got this pattern. Because that's the most important part, is to always be at the heel. So when your decrease comes in later, they fall into the right place on the foot. Okay, so anybody want to challenge me to find their favorite yarn in Christi's closet, or their favorite color yarn? That is the most important part. I am challenged, and then I will challenge you when I find something to suit your favorites. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mark the chat. And when we mark the chat, you will put in your favorite weight and your favorite color. And then I'll grab, or Deb will draw, and I will go hunting for that in Christi's closet. So Deb, go ahead and mark the chat for everybody. And while we're waiting, we're doing round number 5, which is single crochet in the back loop only all the way around your booty for 40 stitches. And we're going to finish up this Valentine's bracket board today. And that way tomorrow I can start a new one for St. Patty's Day with some green yarn. Not all. Oh my goodness. So everybody put in their choices now into that. You'll end up with 40 stitches at the end of row 5. Then row 6 and row 7 are also exactly the same. We will single crochet in every stitch around using both loops for 40 stitches. So row 6 and row 7 are the same. Single crochet in every row around. And I'm going to give you plenty of time to work on this. You have a whole week to do both booties. Embellish them whatever way that you think is cute. Post them. Only the 34 people that entered into the make along for the first 4 weeks are allowed. So no new entries. And then next Sunday, I'm going to draw for, let me show you, remind you what it is. Next Sunday, the grand prize for this make-along will be 2 skeins of this beautiful Yarn Bee Sweet Delight. And it is a print. It is called Puppy. This yarn is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. The Puppy colorway, I believe, is discontinued, but there are several of these colorways on their website. I don't get to go to Hobby Lobby hardly ever, but it is 60% acrylic and 40% polyamide. Really, really soft. Go ahead, mark the chat, Deb, and we'll draw a winner from that. So what I'm going to give away is 2 of these beautiful skeins of Puppy, and it is 377 yards each. Plenty to make this set with. I had quite a bit left over after my yellow set is done. So this whole entire skein just about is left. There's very, very little I took out of this one. And then I used of course, the baby Lulu for my halo. So the other items I put in here in the grand prize is a mushroom stitch marker that I made, a set of the 3 yellow buttons that I used on mine. And now I'm going to add 2 of the inserts that I use to put into my booties when I sell them. So when the lady who's opening the packages, the mama to be, opens her package, she will see the booties and they won't be all crushed. They will have an insert in them, and this is what they look like when you put those inserts in. So I'm going to put 2 of them into the grand prize giveaway today. So this will be drawn next Sunday. So you have a whole week to do the rest of your set, whatever you didn't get done. If you don't have buttons on your sweater, that's fine. That's not what I'm looking for, is the little things. Just fun to do these things together. Oh, 35 entries in there. Wow. Wow. I really love these make-alongs together. I really do. So I am going to cleanse your palette from this 6 weeks of baby items. And next Sunday, I'm looking for you to join me in making a St. Patty's Day cowl so that I have something to wear that is green. So there you go, Lori Armstrong. I'm going to be using this. Now, this is a Cartopu. And if you look real close, to me, this is a novelty yarn. It's going to change. It's going to be different throughout the whole entire cowl. I haven't caked it up yet, so I'm going to do that today. But I'm not going to do is start this cowl without you. So usually I have something started and then I bring it on the show and do it with you. I'm not going to do that this time. We're going to do this together raw. I've never tried the pattern before. And if I have enough to do the cowl, I will use the other skein of this as a giveaway. However, I don't know. It's only 170 some meters. So it probably won't be enough. I'll probably have to use my second skein of this. But you need to go stash diving. Don't go to the store. No. I don't want anybody to do that. But go stash diving. Find some novelty yarn that's green. That is the only thing I want, is to see green. We're doing this because we're just coming up with something wacky for Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She's doing a wacky day, and I think that if we do green and flood her email with green, she will think I'm nuts. Okay, guys. So funny. That would be hilarious, right? So next week we'll start on a cowl together. Oh my goodness. Yes, any green. Green is the most important part. The novelty yarn isn't that important. I would like to see you, Okay, let's see what Frida is going to tell me. Number 3 in green and teal. Oh my goodness. Oh, didn't we do that last week? Green and teal. I think she did that. I think that was Judy last week. Yep. So I've got to find something. Now, I got to tell you, that was a hard one. Green and teal. If I get this to her quick enough, she can use it. Yeah. So congratulations to Frida. I'm going to go searching while you do rows 3 or 5 through 7. That's right. 4 through 7. They're all single crochet rows. There's only 40 stitches. You should be able to catch up. Maybe. I see something. Okay. Oh. This says DK on it. Yeah. And so what does this say? Okay. I think I found something interesting. I think I did. All right, I found something and I don't want to split them up. So thank you very much. Thank you, Pamela. All right, so what I found, let's see. We have some deluxe DK tweed. This is called Superwash. It is from Universal Yarns. It is saying it's a DK and it has got those beautiful tweedy bits. See that? Yeah, this looks like it might be able to be okay, so we got 90% superwash wool. We have acrylic and viscose. Now, I know a lot of you don't like to use wool. So, this is a challenge. You challenge me, now I'm challenging you. Let's make a yarn deal. So, this is called Aegean colorway, and it comes in 284 yards in a skein. And I'm going to put one of these stitch markers on here. Let's see. We've got a teal, beautiful teal ball that I did recently. That'll match. Yep. So we'll put that on here and say, hey, Frida, does this satisfy your desire? Or would you rather have a spot on the bracket board? Let me know. What would you like to do today? All right, so that is a beautiful yarn. It is something I have in my stash that I didn't actually use, so I'll have to think about that. But this is beautiful. Yeah. Like those tweedy bits. Let me know what we're doing here, Frida. She's going, no, what? All my coffee's cold already. Wow, that's because we've been here an hour. Come on there, Frida. What are we doing? She must have lost the internet or something. All right. Waiting for Frida's answer before we can go on because I want to fill that bracket board today. Okay, Steve, thank you very much for helping and everything that you do. Yeah, I think we lost poor Frida. I always miss it. Okay, tell me what she said then, please. I always miss the chat. It flies by sometimes. I'll take the yarn. All righty then. All right, no problem. You got it. Okay, so we have had 50. And I know that I always say we'll have a third drawing if we have 50. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick out Deb's stitch markers, and you will have a choice of that. And whoever it is will also win a spot on the bracket board. And we will finish that off today. So if you've left already, and if that person already has a spot, then we'll do something else until we fill it up. I have been sitting here putting single crochets all the way around for my 7th row so that I'll be ready to do row number 8 in just a moment. You will be here late if you want to be, or you can just go do the pattern yourself and leave. That's fine. It doesn't bother me if you leave. I'd like you to stay, but that's okay. All right, so I have now finished row number 7 for the single crochet row. Yep, that's a great little stash builder there. All right, so let me go put this over here. Okay, we're gonna show you the stitch markers that Deb has sent me for whether we hit 50. And that's row number 8. Rows 4 through 8, that's row number 7. Rows 4 and 5 were single crochets in the back loop only. Rows 6 and 7 were through both loops, and they were single crochet rows, all of them. You will have a total of 40 stitches if you increased 1 on row 4 and 1 on row 5 in that last single crochet. Well, it was kind of the bar. So your increased bar, you put 1. So the row 4 had 39 and row 5 had 40. We're going to use one skein of at least 200, I guess. 200 and 250. She just takes the skein and uses the whole entire thing. So I don't really know. I do have 170 meters down here, and I don't think it's going to be enough. So I'm going to probably end up using 2 of these for next week. Okay, first we have to do is, Chera, if you want to do that, could you do that in Messenger just so that I'm not publicly being called out? Thank you. Because sometimes I'm so busy, I can't answer all of those challenges. So Deb sent me some of these zebras, and there is a choice now of, we're going to wait to mark the chat till we see them all. So here's your zebra square with a flower at the bottom. Here's your zebra round with a flower at the bottom. Then we have 2 of these rectangle ones, and both of them have flowers on them. And then we have the angel fish. We have 2 of them. So those are the big ones. No, any green yarn, just green. Any kind of green yarn for next week. And I'll have something for the grand prize, and I'll show. The next ones are the ball, white ball, the ribbon, breast cancer ribbon with these 2 balls. Then we have 2 angels. One of them is real tiny, and one of them is a little bit bigger, but they're both blue. So small and big, or small and medium. And then the purple ball with the orange squiggly thing is the last one. And I'm going to add into today's stitch marker drawing. Go ahead and mark the chat, Deb, and we'll give away. I'm going to give away one last snowman for this year until I make more. So this snowman, you know I love snowman, and they are another one of my favorites. So I will put in a snowman in today's drawing because we hit 50. Deb's going to mark the chat. You can put in your favorite out of Deb's that you want, and we will draw a winner. And that winner will also win the last spot on today's Valentine's bracket board. And if anyone wants to stay and finish the booty, I will do that. I will stay. And we will go on to row number 8 together. It's warm in here. I love the little zebra. Isn't that cute? Yes. All right. Now, Deb is going to mark the chat again. So make sure you get that in there. I do want to tell you that I have decided to give away a set of stitch markers each month for the year-long make-along that we're doing with the Glorious Granny. So February's stitch markers are here in my hand. They are a set of 3. And I'm not going to give them away today. I'm going to wait till it's farther in the month. There's the J. It has the rounded lever back for stitch, knit or crochet. And I made an I and an H. So that will be drawn for February. They are purple and teal. There's H, I, and a J. I will be drawing that sometime this end of the month. And so I just wanted to show them. So get your February square posted. If somebody does not post a month on time, that is not a problem, because if you have been working on your squares every single month, you will still be entered in the monthly drawings. Don't worry about that. If you don't post for 3 months, though, however, I will eventually drop you off as non-participating, or that you stopped or something. But for right now, everybody that posts will be entered into the February drawing. So there's 30 people. Woohoo! Okay. So like I said, that drawing will be by the end of the month. I got half of my February square done, so I know how it is. All right. So row number 8. We'll go on to row number 8. Row number 8 is your first decrease row. You will do chain 1, and you will single crochet in the first 12 single crochets. And that's if everybody's caught up. Because if everybody's not caught up, I probably shouldn't even bother. Do you want me to keep going and do the booty with you the rest of the day, or the rest of the booty, or not? Oh, I'm so happy that you said yes. Okay. All right. See, this is why I'm doing it. Exactly. For all of you OGs. Okay. So that was the first 12. So you're going to be starting your toe again after you do the first 12. The winner is Aisha. Oh my gosh, thanks, Ravini. Thank you. Anytime you send me a super chat, it always goes to shipping because I always ship out so much stuff during the week. All right, so, oh, shoot, I missed it. Zebra round, that's what she said. Okay. Zebra round. Okay, so I will give Aisha both of the stitch markers. She just needs to send me a message on where to send them. She'll get the zebra and the snowman, but she'll also get a spot on the bracket board, which is number 12. So real quick here, while you're catching up again and doing the first 12 single crochets on row number 8, we will put in Aisha and Karen Coots and Barris. And we will spin the wheel for Karen and Aisha. All right, let's see who's the next one. Come on, little spinner thing. Let's see who's that. It is Karen. So Karen moves on, and she will go against Angela Mannery. All right. Spin the wheel again. Yeah, spin. I'm going to say at least let's go with 250, 300 for the cowl. Let's just go with that. I think that's going to be plenty. You'll just use all your yarn up, whatever you have. All right, Karen Coots and Barris went on again. So let's take Angela off and put in Linda Hendren. And we will spin the wheel one more time to see who is going to move on from then. I'm going to tell you 3 weight to 5 weight, at least 250, 300 yards for that cowl. Anything you want, as long as it's green, 3 weight to 5 weight, anything in there. Linda Hendren is the one that moves on. Woohoo! 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 Okay. Now, we have two semifinalists here in this drawing. We have Linda Hendren and Cindy King. All right. So put their names in. Now, both of them are going to get a prize, right? Because we have 2 prizes to give. So if they don't remember, I will go ahead and I will show those prizes one more time. But I'm going to put... Okay. All right. So Linda Hendren and Cindy King are the finalists for the Valentine's make-along. Or no, the Valentine's brackets. And I'm reading the chat, so I'm having a hard time doing both. We're going to find out who gets to choose and who gets runner-up. So congratulations to both Linda and Cindy. Yeah. How fun is this? I'm doing this because I want to start a new St. Patty's Day bracket, and I want to start it tomorrow. So that's what we're doing here. Okay. And that is Cindy King. So Cindy King is the winner of the Valentine's brackets. She gets to pick her choice of the bag and what is in it. And Linda gets runner-up. That's still an awesome prize. So let's go over here and bring out these two bags. These were the two bags for the Valentine's. One of them was red. And I don't know if Cindy wants the red bag or the purple bag, but if she needs me to show her what's in it, I will show her. What's in the red bag is some of this K and C. Let's see what else is in here. Some more of the K and C. We got some Lulu. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lulu. We got some of this Willow Everest. And some more of it. And some more of it. And then we have a set of 2 of my heart stitch markers. Okay, now before she makes a choice, maybe she wants to see what's in the purple bag, but I will open it in just a minute. This was the heart Valentine's bracket grand prize, so there's the heart stitch markers. So I will throw all those things back in the red bag real quick like. I know, I'm keeping y'all, ain't I? Meaning to my madness. All right. So we'll throw all that stuff right back in there. And we'll talk about the make-along next week real quick. I have a beautiful skein of carrot tofu sitting over there. It is a 4 medium. So you can use anything between a 3 and a 5 for next week's make-along. Yes, it is a mystery. Yes, I suggest you look at the yarn you're going to pick out. All it has to do is be green, and whatever it is will probably tell you what hook size, and we'll go from there. The purple bag, Cindy has a choice of the red or the purple, so real quick, we'll go in here and we'll show her what's in the purple bag. There was some Hobie cotton, and those are the colors. There was some Lulu in there too. And then we had Willow Summer in purple, white, and 2 purples. And then, there was one more of those Hobies. And then there was also a set of the heart stitch markers, but these ones are blue. So that's your choices. Let me know, Cindy, in a message what you choose, where to send it, as well as here, so that Linda knows what she's going to get, because she's a runner-up, and she will get the other bag. So that was great fun. Woohoo. I hope you all enjoyed the Valentine brackets. We will start a new St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Look for that video. It will also say St. Patty's Day brackets right in it. I don't know how I'm doing it. I may do it very similar to what we did this last time. I don't know, but we'll find out. All right, Cindy gets the purple bag. So Linda, congratulations. You're going to get the red bag. And yeah. Okay, so row number 8. Now we are going to start decreasing. So after you do the first 12, you're going to do a decrease, single crochet. And then you're going to do 2 single crochets. And you're going to do that 4 total times. Yep, you're going to do, the next one will be a single decrease over the next 2 stitches. And then the next 2 will be singles. And then again, another decrease, single over the next 2. And then a single in the next 2. So basically, you will have 4 decreases spaced out between 2 singles around that toe. So I'm going to go over that one more time. I love it. That's great. So happy you guys like the bracket game. So you're doing row number 8. You're going to do 12 single crochets. Then you're going to do a decrease over the next 2. Then you're going to do 2 singles. Then you're going to go a decrease over the next 2 again and do 2 singles. And then you're going to do a decrease over the next 2 again and do 2 singles. And then the last time, the 4th time, you will do a decrease over the next 2 and do 2 singles. And that'll put you on the other side of your toe. And then you will single crochet in the rest of those for the side. And you should have 12 left, 12 single crochets. And you'll slip stitch to join to the first one, and row 8 is done. Hi, HD. Thanks, Carolyn. Well, we're going to start a new bracket game, so look for that, and the first bracket will be offered to you on, it should be on tomorrow's video. I'm planning on doing a bracket game video tomorrow, so, and I'll be drawing for the February stuff. I'll be doing hats, and more hats drawing this week, and I'll be doing stitch marker drawing for the Glorious Granny also. So that should be great fun. Okay, so I don't know if you are caught up row number 8 or not. But the pattern is fairly easy. I hope that you thought it was easy. So like I said, next Sunday we will do a palette cleanser. We'll make a cowl together. I have not started the pattern. I just picked it out. That's it. I've never done it before, so it'll be new to both of us, to all of us. Tomorrow's video is not going to be live, so it's just look for it to be uploaded sometime in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm only doing it because I've got the day off. So row number 9, you will again chain 1. You will single crochet in the first 14 stitches. Everybody that's here is caught up. I would assume they haven't told me to stop, so I know a lot of the people that chose to do it off on their own have already either left or they're not paying attention to what we're doing. One or the other. But there's the first 14 on row number 9. And then we're going to decrease 3 times on the toe. we're going to do a single crochet over the next 2. Then we're going to do single crochet in the next one, and then another decrease, single crochet over the next 2, and then a single crochet in the next one, and then one last decrease, single crochet over the next 2. And that is all for that row of decreases. Row number 9 ends in the last single crochets across the side, with 14 single crochets, and slip stitch to join to your first single crochet. All right, so I have the decreases of the foot up to row number 9. There were just 2 rows so far. Yes, you can always catch the replay, or maybe even go over and check and see if you can find the tutorial for that. I believe that in the link that is down in the down bar, I put the link for the Parker Booty down there. It is a free pattern on that vlog or blog, and I believe she did or someone did a tutorial that was someone else that she gave permission to them to do it. Everything on her stuff, I guess, is free. She has several ads on her blog that pay for her stuff, I guess. So I'm through row number 9 now. Row number 10 is your biggest decrease row. Now this is the row that I like to sometimes put in a alternating color. So if I use a white, that alternating color or accent spot is this row. So I do this in a different color and then go back to the white. So this is the row, and it is single crochet in the first 10. After you single crochet in your first 10, your next section will be the decrease around the toe again, and this is done with the next 6 decreases. There's no singles in between, so you're going to decrease over the single crochet decrease over the next 2, and you're going to do it 6 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That will bring you to the other side of the toe, and you will single crochet into the last, and I believe this time it is 11. And then you'll slip stitch to the first single. And you will have drawn up your booty quite a lot at this point. But there's still 2 more decrease rows. And that person right there needs to be deleted. Or blocked, whatever way you... Okay, thanks, Steph. I think I've seen that type of thing before, and I don't understand what exactly they're trying to do. I mean, it's not like it's a link that they can, make you get a spam with or anything. I just don't understand why they bother. So at this point, you could actually change up, do what we called before. Yeah, and I still can't remember it. She put in some kind of a weird dot thing or something. I don't know, but I don't understand. Okay, so what we are doing now is we're doing row number 11, and it tells you Mary Jane's. Yes, you can. You could, at this point, you could do a Mary Jane, and if you ever don't know a good idea of how to do a Mary Jane, I can actually show you sometime. And what I do is I make my Mary Jane so that the strap ends up getting sewn on the other side with usually a button or something. So it's not a Mary Jane that you actually are going to close. It'll just be a slip on. So row number 11 is single crochet in the first 10. And then you will decrease 3 times. So you're going to single crochet decrease over the next 2. Single crochet decrease over the next 2. And then one more single crochet decrease over the next 2. So that's going to draw your toe in just a little bit more. And then single crochet across the left side. And it should be 11 single crochets. Slip stitch to join. And chain 1. Appears to be a truck in the driveway, so I'm thinking I get another order from Amazon coming. Oh, I ordered some poly bags because I ran out. Okay, so the next row will be very similar to row 11. And I'm probably going too fast, but I'm guessing I'm not, because the ones that are here for this are doing it. So you're going to chain 1 again and single crochet in the next 10. And then you are going to decrease twice. You're going to single crochet decrease over the next 2, and then single crochet decrease over the next 2, and that'll be all the decreases we're going to do. Wow. And then you will single crochet along the side on the left side for row 12. There should be 10 single crochets and slip stitch to join for row 12. Okay, so now at this point, rather than keep you all day, this is what I'm going to do. At this point, row 13 through 16, which is 4 rows, they are all single crochet in every stitch around for 22 single crochets. And it is the ankle. It is the part that is going to stabilize around the ankle, so it's not going to fall off as easy. And then you would do the top. So those 4 rows are single crochet in every stitch, rows 13 through 16 for 22 single crochets around. No, I went down to a G. I'm using a G for my 2 to 4 month size, so 3 months. And so when you do your 4 single crochet rows, that's fairly easy. Then you will do row 17, which is a double crochet row. So row 17 will be double crochet all the way around. And from here on, I am going to just give you the directions, even though you probably have a piece of paper or the pattern. Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it a day. So then row 18, you will do a double crochet and a back post double crochet and alternate that all the way around the booty for 22 stitches. So that way your, how do I explain it? When you do it that way, your back post will be where the bubble is, where the bump is, and your regular will just be regular. So you're alternating double crochet and back post double crochet for row 18 and row 19. They're exactly the same, so that when you roll the cuff over, your bump shows on the outside of your work. So that's why you're doing a back post. Then on row number 20, I did my halo, 4 single crochet in every stitch around. And that is the end of the booty. And then you just roll your cuff over. So I hope you enjoyed today's live. I hope you're enjoying this booty pattern from this other lady who I definitely love these patterns. She put this on Pinterest, I guess, and that's where I found it the very first time. Yeah, see, now she put up a suggestion of the H hook. However, she also breaks it down in the vlog and tells you what size you would get if you use the F, a G, an H, all of them. So that's really nice too. But it does say a G in the materials that she used. She's using a 4 and I used a 3, but it is very nice pattern. I really like it. I hope all of you enjoyed the bracket game. I hope you all enjoy my channel. Make sure you share and you hit the thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any videos, right? All right. Take a moment out of each day and be creative, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks, everyone.